Mohbad, Peter Obi revival under fire over silence about Mohbad's death. Reno shouts out. Why is Reno trying to bring Peter Obi and revival into this matter? What has he done as a person on issue of Mohbad's death? Has he led protest? Has he gone to court on behalf of Mohbad? Has he challenged the APC government or the of Lagos on behalf of Mohbad? Why is he interested in Peter Obi and revival in this matter? This guy, there must be something pushing him. And that thing is very, very bad. It's likely going to destroy him. So Reno Mokri is blasting Gbadebo revival and Peter Obi over alleged silence. So why are they silent about it? Are they really silent? Must everybody cry? Is everybody not crying in his own way? But in the first place, why is Reno Mokri trying to drag Peter Obi and revival or Labour Party into this matter? That is sickening. That is the truth. It's very, very sickening. I think this guy is not in the way of destruction because he who the gods wants to destroy will first of all make them dumb and deaf. That is it. This guy is cruising on a very destructive path, and he who digs a pit shall fall into it. As this guy is digging a pit for Peter Obi and Labour Party, especially for Peter Obi, I think he's likely going to fall into his own pit. That is it. He's becoming a snare of the fowler before Peter Obi, and that means that he's going to be caught up. You know what happened to Mordecai and in the Bible, okay? And Haman prepared gallows for Mordecai, but at the end of the day, Haman was hung up by his own gallows, and Mordecai has to live rejoicing. This is exactly what is going to happen to this guy. He wants to destroy Peter Obi at all costs. And he doesn't know that he is touching somebody that God had destined to be great and is different. It's quite unfortunate. So let's see the details of what he's trying to say here. The untimely demise of Mohbad, a rising star in the Nigerian music industry, has left fans and the entertainment world in shock and sorrow. Amidst the outpouring of grief, there has been speculation and criticism regarding the perceived silence from certain prominent figures. One of such critics is Reno Mokri, who recently voiced his concerns about Gbadebo revival and Peter Obi, accusing them of remaining silent in the wake of Mohbad's passing. So what does he want? What does he really want them to do? To sue government to court, or to do what? Himself that is talking, what has he done? Everybody is talking, it's on the blog, it's on every side. And now the Lagos State government is waking up. The Commissioner of Police in Lagos State is waking up, and it's being followed up by almost everybody. So are you saying it's until Peter Obi and revival comes into it, that's when there will be result? Or what do you mean? This is crazy. Now, it's essential to approach this issue with nuance and consider various perspectives. Silence in moments of tragedy can often be misunderstood. Many factors could contribute to an individual's decision to refrain from public statements. Yes, so some may choose to grieve privately, while others may not have a personal connection to the departed and therefore may not feel compelled to speak out. And that is it. So additionally, one must acknowledge that public figures like Gbadebo Revival and Peter Obi have numerous responsibilities and concerns, and that is true. So their silence may not necessarily reflect indifference, but rather a prioritization of pressing matters or a respect for the privacy of the deceased and their loved ones. Yeah, this is a very reasonable write-up I can see here. Very reasonable write-up here. So furthermore, it is crucial to remember that grief is a deeply personal experience. People process loss in their own ways, and it is unfair to impose expectations on how individuals should publicly express their condolences. So while public figures do have influence and a platform, it is important to remember that they too are entitled to their own emotions and responses. I love this writer. In moments like this, unity and support should be the focus instead of casting blame or questioning the actions of individuals. It might be more productive to encourage a broader conversation about how society as a whole can better handle and process grief. This includes fostering a culture of empathy, understanding, and support for those who are grieving, regardless of their public stature. In conclusion, while it is natural to seek solace in the words and actions of public figures during times of sorrow, it is crucial to remember that grief is a deeply personal experience. Criticizing individuals for their perceived silence may not consider the complexities of their emotions or responsibilities. Instead, let us come together to foster a more compassionate and supportive environment for all those affected by the loss. Exactly. And this is exactly what I like from this writer. So this author has tried to douse the tension that Reno Mockery is trying to create, because Reno Mockery is actually somebody, is an attention seeker. So he likes to create an environment of confusion and commotion, an environment that will bring propaganda. That is it. That's what he likes doing. And I'm sure that is what he's trying to do here by trying to criticize Labour Party chieftains for not reacting. Do you know whether they're reacting? Do you know how they have to react? Do you understand their emotional complexities? Do you understand the responsibilities before them now and the need for prioritization? Do you understand whether they're grieving silently? So why are you trying to call them out in this matter? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That is the truth. I think Reno Mokri, I don't know whether he has family. Somebody need to call him to order, because he's becoming very, very irrational in the way he reasons, the way he's going after Peter Obi. He's becoming too irrational and too notorious. That is it. This is not good for him, and it's not good for his children, it's not good for his generation. He forgot that whatever he's doing today is on record for him. Absolutely on record for him. And when the time comes, either himself or his family will repeat. I think somebody actually need to call him to order. The two people he's trying to call out in this matter, Badibo Revival and Peter Obi, are two unique individuals with very unique decorum, very unique personality. They are not gra people, and they are not people that they are people that appeals to the public seriously, and their personality is preserved, integrity is preserved. So these people are unlike him, that do not understand the criticality or the seriousness of maintaining personal integrity and personality. So he needs to be careful. Somebody need to call him to order before it gets out of hand. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment.